Lots of fun to be had here at the Star Gold Coast tonight for the Titans 2025 season launch. Fingers crossed they have a great season ahead.
Indeed, big night for the local lads there. Thank you very much, Bronte. Cyclone Alfred moves closer to the coast, but are we prepared for what's to come? We take a look back at some of the city's wildest weather events.
And winds picking up across the city this afternoon. A short time ago at the Seaway, winds gusting just over 60 kilometres an hour. Set to get a whole lot stronger though, and I'll let you know when those damaging wind gusts will arrive. The full forecast coming up next.
Our city has been devastated by cyclones many times during its long history. Tonight, we look back at some of the major events that shaped our landscape.
Some say it comes with the territory, a coastal city vulnerable to extreme weather events. 54, 62, 74, some of the worst cyclones to hit our city. Surfers' paradise heading for the surf.
During 1 week, it received 8 times its normal monthly rainfall, and widespread flooding followed.
The bridge at Nerang, it got so high that Panitz's boat floated over the bridge.
The army brought in to help hundreds of locals sandbag the foreshore. Crumpled car bodies were dumped to form a makeshift wall. Bulldozers pushing sand over old 44-gallon drums, and excavators bouncing on the beach almost washed away in the waves.
We walked out there, we had water all in our house and down on the coast, and it was water from Nerang to the sea.
The southern Gold Coast was also badly affected. Kira was awash. This unsuspecting family knocked off their feet by the sheer force of nature.
The Kira Point groin was built to protect Coolangatta Beach, and another groin to stabilise Currumbin.
Fast forward to December 2023 and a mini tornado wipes out parts of our city.
Everyone get in the caravan!
Hopefully something we and our beaches are better prepared for this time around. Katrina Zaffa, 9 Gold Coast News.
Now here's Melissa with all the big and breaking stories coming up for you in 9 News at 6.
Thanks, Eva. Coming up in just a few minutes, panic buying, sandbagging and warnings of school closures and major services. Tonight, as millions of Queenslanders prepare for the first cyclone in 50 years to cross the southeast coast, we have everything you need to know, from the very latest Weather Bureau tracking to the simple checklist to stay safe in your home. Then all the Oscars, red carpet glitz and shock winners, plus the gifts set to top every child's wish list at the largest toy fair in the Southern Hemisphere. All of those stories, plus the rest of today's breaking news, coming up right after your local weather. See you then.
Thank you, Melissa. And Luke is back with us right now with the full forecast. Luke, when are we likely to see these winds really strengthen?
They are quite strong this afternoon, Eva, but nothing in comparison to what is on our way. The Bureau a short time ago just updated the warning for us on the Gold Coast from Wednesday, the possibility of those damaging wind gusts commencing, and that's potentially up to 120 kilometres an hour from Wednesday. With that, obviously, we're really going to see the seas deteriorate. The swell at the moment off the coast is around 5 metres. Could be triple that by the time Alfred really narrows in close to the coastline. I'll show you some of the surf action from today in just a moment. Let's have a look at how today unfolded. Now, we woke to showers around the city this morning. Suddenly, winds quite strong as we woke, but they really strengthened throughout the course of the day, up over 60 kilometres an hour this afternoon at the Seaway. And temperature-wise, as you'd expect, she was a cool one. Temps only 26, 27 degrees for all of us. The feels like temp even cooler. Right now here in Surfers Paradise, 22 degrees. Tomorrow's weather map, it's all about tropical cyclone Alfred, expected to make a beeline for the southeast Queensland coast, crossing between Brisbane and the Sunshine Coast late Thursday, early Friday, potentially as a Category 2 cyclone. Tomorrow here on the Gold Coast, heading for a top of 30 and dropping down to 20 overnight. And then looking ahead, we've got a lot of rain in the forecast. Possible cyclone heading our way on Thursday. Falls of up to 100 millimetres both Friday and Saturday. Now, for the board riders, have a look at this. It's as good as we've seen for many years years today down on the Southern Point Breaks. Will be again tomorrow. Can't stress it enough though. Only for experienced board riders out there. We'll have all beaches closed again tomorrow, Eva, and that high tide around 11 a.m. Keep up to date with all the latest warnings.
Some very nervous days ahead, Luke. Thank you. And that is your local news this Monday. If you have a story to share, just visit our Facebook page. The southeast bracing for inundation. Here's Melissa with the very latest. From all of us, good night.